Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video we are going to be doing another product empties. I'm super excited to dive into this, so if you would like to know my thoughts and opinions on some of the products that I have recently finished up, then let's just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so jumping right on into this video, I'm going to try and move through this a little bit quicker, so this one is not as long as my last one was. Sorry about that. So first things first, we've got some candles. Of course, you guys know I love burning my candles, so I have the last two from the Southern Desires brand that I mentioned in my last product empties. This is in the scent Pina Colada and this is in the scent Christmas Apples. Both smell absolutely phenomenal. These again are soy wax candles, which I have come to learn and find out that soy wax candles are not my favorite. So these are not my favorite type of candles because I don't think they actually fill up a room very well. I will say out of these two and the one I mentioned in my last video, Christmas Apples was definitely my favorite. I do think this one was way more fragrant than the coconut or the Pina Colada scent, but I don't think I would buy these candles again. I probably would, maybe just to kind of support the company because it is a local North Carolina owned company, but I wouldn't buy a ton at a time and it wouldn't be like my staple candle to use. But overall, they were very good. I will link their website down below like I did last time. And if you would like to help support a local company, then definitely please do that. Next, we have a couple Bath & Body Works candles, which you guys know, these are my favorite. These are my favorites. So first things first, I have this one right here, which is Cinnamon Caramel Swirl. The notes on this one are gooey caramel, grated cinnamon, vanilla bean, and maple brown sugar. Y'all, oh, this was good. It kind of smelled like pancakes to me. I absolutely adored it. Love the packaging on that. If you can see it, it's a little reindeer. And so yeah, we were excited to finish this up. This was a very, very nice candle. And then we also finished up Spiced Apple Toddy, which is one of my personal favorites. The notes are warm apple brandy, spiced plum, tart cranberry, and cinnamon stick. So nice. I absolutely love these scents. They're Christmas scents, some of my favorites. So the packaging on this one doesn't do much. It's just really pretty and really sparkly, but I really enjoyed burning those two candles. And as far as purchasing those candles again, I definitely would. I think they were really nice, especially when you get them on sale. That's the only way to do it. A couple more things for Bath & Body Works. I'm just gonna kind of stick with that theme. I did finish up another foaming hand soap in my bathroom. This was the Happy Haunting scent. The notes on this one were mysterious lime, frightening pear, and spooky sea salt. You guys, I loved this soap. And honestly, all the guests that came to my house and used my bathroom and those who used this soap loved this soap as well. It has a really, really wonderful citrusy scent to it. Very light, not too overpowering. I do not think that this is something like a normal scent that they turned into like a Halloween themed one, because I tried to find it and I couldn't. But if you guys find it, if you figure it out, if it's like a normal scent that's not like a Halloween scent, let me know, because I think this smelled absolutely amazing. I would 110% purchase that again in a heartbeat. I thought it was so nice. And then last but not least, I finished up two of the Pretty as a Peach items from Bath & Body Works. This is the Ultra Shea Body Cream. Yes, I did cut the containers open to get all the product out because your girl is not playing here. The lotion, you guys know, I really do like Bath & Body Works Ultra Shea Body Creams. I think they are very, very nice. They're very hydrating. I did enjoy the Pretty as a Peach scent. I would prefer it more in the summertime, but it kind of felt kind of fallish for me just because that's when I started using it. But a very nice scent overall. I wouldn't mind using it again in the future. Trash truck. And then I also finished the Pretty as a Peach, let me make sure I know this one, the Foaming Sugar Scrub. So in a Bath & Body Works haul, quite a few hauls ago, I did get like one of each kind of their body scrubs. The Foaming Body Scrub is the one that came in this scent, and it was okay. So in my personal opinion, I don't think I would ever buy the foaming scrub again. The scent was just fine, but the scrub itself, the bead granules were really, really large, and like, in my opinion, too large for what it was trying to do. I will say that when you stuck it in your hand and then stuck it on your body, it did stick to the body, so it wasn't like it was just like falling off your body and you were wasting a ton of it. But in all honesty, with the way that it lathered, it felt more like I was just washing myself with a body wash that just had some texture to it. I don't feel like it really exfoliated. or did anything for me, so I will not be purchasing the foaming body scrub again. Okay, so sticking with stuff that I used in the shower, I finished up my Zion scalp and hair scrub. This is what it looks like. I did do a full review and first impressions on this product, and I will link it up here for you guys. So with this product, I did not hate it. I definitely love the scent. I have the scent Pear Blossom, and it smells kind of sweet, but like highly of like ocean, which I really like. I don't know why, but I think it smelled really, really nice. But I definitely had to use this very, very, very sparingly. I only wash my hair about once a week, and so I would use this maybe once a month. I would really try to space it out because I found that if I used it too frequently, that it would make my hair more oily. Like it would almost like just make the oils with on my scalp just kind of go crazy. And so for me, I will not buy this for myself. This was sent to me originally for reviewing purposes, so I wouldn't spend my money on it just because I didn't love it enough to do so. I will say that it did really deep clean the scalp. Like my scalp, when I would use it, was squeaky clean. But like I said, if I played around too much, then it would make my hair more oily, which doesn't work for me. Personally, I have always used baking soda to deep clean my scalp when I want to, like if I feel like I have too much like dry shampoo or product buildup. And so I think I will stick to using my baking soda because I can get it at Walmart and it's cheaper instead of adding this back into my routine. I did also finish up a deodorant. That's important, you guys. Use your deodorant, don't be stanky. I used the Secret Clinical Strength in the Smooth, Solid, the Light, and Fresh scent. I sweat like a man. I am disgusting. This is the only deodorant that keeps my stank ass smelling fresh, okay? I don't want to hear it. I have done product empties where I've showed you guys that I have tried like the aluminum free, I can't remember the name of the product, but I'll write it up here. My grandma wanted me to use it. That deodorant did nothing for me. I was a stanky ass mess for almost a year because I did really try to stick to it. So your girl went back to her Clinical Strength. If you guys have any other recommendations for deodorants that you do think are great, and even aluminum free deodorants, I would like to find one that works for me, but it is a really big risk to take, girl, when I smell the way that I smell when I sweat, okay? It is what it is. So moving right on along, I did quite a few masks since last time, so I want to just throw this one out there. This is the Dr. Jart Shake and Shot Jesus with Black Bean. This is the rubber pore minimizing mask. I get mine at Marshall's. I mentioned this a few empties ago. Getting these anywhere other than like Sephora is the way to do it because in my personal opinion, these things are like $12 and that's way too expensive. They do not do anything for $12. They really don't do anything for $6, but they are fun because you do mix the mask up yourself. It is a rubber mask and it pulls off. It's very satisfying. It is very fun. Like I mentioned previously, I would recommend this more along the lines of if you've got a younger child, or if you guys are doing like sleepovers and things and you want a fun little activity for them or you to do with your friends. Next, moving on to my sheet masks. So I have quite a few Sephora sheet masks here. I have 3. Few is a 3. So I have 2 of their like regular face mask. This is the coconut mask, one of my personal favorites, and this one is the aloe vera mask. In my personal opinion, sheet masks and things like that do not do any difference. This one is supposed to nourish and soothe, where this one is supposed to quench and replenish. Girl, they all just add hydration to your skin. They're not doing anything different. Don't let them tell you different. I pick these up for fun every now and then. They're not very expensive. They're easy to take on vacations, which is what I normally do with them, so that way I can give my skin like an extra boost of hydration. These are great. I do think the Sephora sheet masks are some of the best ones that you can get for the price, but again, I don't think they do anything crazy. This one, however, is my favorite Sephora sheet mask. This is the Watermelon After Sun Mask, and it's quenching and tan perfecting. I do kind of think it helps make your tan last, but again, that's probably just from all the hydration you're putting in. The thing I love the most about this mask, I think it has a little bit of serum in it that's dripping, so I'm going to flip it back upside down, but we're not going to waste it. Oh my god, it smells so good. Anyways, the thing I like the most about this sheet mask is you get one for the face and one for like your neck and décolleté area. It's super luxurious feeling. It's super nice. This is my favorite one to use. I think it is absolutely phenomenal. I highly suggest that you try these out, especially during the summertime. I picked them up save them and use them then. And then I also like to put it in the fridge for a few minutes before I put it on, because that just takes the experience up a notch. So freaking good. I also use this Tony Moly Pureness 100 Collagen Sheet Mask. Again, I don't actually think it really did anything to my skin, but Tony Moly is another great sheet mask brand. Very, very, very affordable, but I'm not gonna tell you that like really plumped up my skin or anything. I think it just hydrated it. And then last but not least, for the sheet mask, I used one of the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. Ooh, your girl was dewy after this. I wouldn't re-get this. I have one more because I got it in a BoxyCharm, and I will use it, but I wouldn't spend my money on this. Sorry, my camera died. What I was saying is I wouldn't spend my money on this just out and about. One, because I think they're too expensive for sheet mask, and two, because I have oily skin, this was a little too much hydration for me. Granted, I only use them at night before I go to sleep and things like that, but I just wouldn't spend money on this in general. It was a decent sheet mask, but like I said, the Sephora ones and the Tony Moly ones are really great for a way more affordable price. And last but not least, in the realm of mask, I did use one of my Starry Eyes. These are like indulgent self-warming eye mask. I kept a little packaging, but then like this is what it looks like. I love these so much, you guys. When you open one of these and you put it on your eye, I don't know by what magic, I don't know how it knows, but they start to get warm and they last for probably like 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in there. It is such a lovely experience. I like to put these on while I'm laying in my bed, getting ready for bed. I have straight up fallen asleep and woken up in the middle of the night with this on my face and then just taking it off. This is such a nice experience. I have repurchased this because I had stocked up and got more. And then last, for like skincare, kind of, I think, I also finished up this other sample of this Bioderma Sebium H2O. I don't even know. This is what this looks like. I got it in a set with the like little original one that looked just like this. I liked the original one. I did not like this. I'm not sure what the difference is between the two and what they're supposed to do, but when this got near my eye, it burned. And so that's a no from me. I did finish up a little mini rollerball of one of my favorite perfumes. This is Elizabeth and James Nirvana White. You guys, oh my lord, this smells so freaking good. I do not know the notes off the top of my head, and I will put them on the screen for you guys, but this smells so lovely. Look, I'm just gonna like rub it on my wrist. There's nothing there because I literally finished it all, but this smells so lovely. I would say a slight hint, the ever so slightest hint of maybe something floral, but it smells very mature, very womanly, and I don't know, I just really, really like it. It's been one of my favorites for quite a while. That was dramatic, I apologize. But I really, really loved it, and I find rollerballs more difficult for me to go through because I literally will just forget that they exist. I will set them somewhere and I will just forget that they are there, and so I'm trying to be better about using the few rollerballs that I have. I tend to use up spray perfumes a lot quicker, but I was happy to finally see that one go. I did finish up these two little samples of my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This was a teeny little sample, and let me tell you, for being so small, this thing gave me like 3 or 4 uses and was very mighty. I like this one as well. The Urban Decay Setting Spray is one of my favorites. I use it all the time in my videos. I used it today. I really love it. I would repurchase this. I won't for a while because I have quite a few setting sprays that I want to go through, so I can like kind of dwindle down my collection a bit, but I really, really like it. I do think it makes my makeup last. It never leaves me like with any water splotches or anything, and you can get it around Christmas in a 2-pack for like $42. I think one of them is normally like 30 something dollars, so it's a really great value. I highly, highly, highly recommend this, and like I said, I will get that again in the future. Another setting spray that I finished up. This is my Milani Make It Last setting spray. I have been out of this now for a couple months, okay? And I love this so much. I love this so much. It has taken everything in me to not go buy more because this is the original scent, but they also have like some like fruity scents that I've also wanted to try. But like I said, I have quite a few setting sprays that are unopened and I want to go through them before I add more to my collection, but I will repurchase this for a drugstore setting spray. I can't even speak, I'm so excited. For a drugstore setting spray, this is the best one that I have ever tried. Best one I have ever tried. Hands down, if I just wanted to go waste money, I would buy like 4 or 5 of those. Absolutely Perfect. I also finished up a Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. This is actually the second one that I have finished up since this product launched. I have done a review on this comparing it to the mattifying one. I will link it up here for you guys. Love this primer. Absolutely love this primer. I literally end up like doing this and taking it off and like scraping it until I can't scrape it anymore. I will repurchase this as soon as I'm done with the mattifying one. Again, I'm just trying to keep my collection a little bit smaller and not just have a ton of things where, you know, I won't use it, but this is my favorite primer. I highly recommend it. It works really well for me, not only with the Fenty foundation, which it's like a match made in heaven with that, but it works great for me with literally almost every other foundation that I own. So like I said, I love that. I will be repurchasing that in the future for sure. I did not finish this up, but I cannot stand to have it in my sight any longer. This is the Billion Dollar Brows, the Microblade Effect Brow Pen in the shade Dark. So this is what this looks like. I'm pretty sure I got this in a BoxyCharm. First of all, I hate the pen. I hate it so much. I don't know if it'll even do anything. Oh yeah, so these are the kind of marks it makes, the kind of flicks and the strokes. I do not like it at all. It is too much of like a liquidy type product for me to do anything when you try to brush it, because it is more, it's kind of reminds me of a pomade, but if you take your pomade and you wet it way too much and it's just way too slippery, too slidey, if you will. I can't stand it. Don't like the brush, don't like the formula. I tried it when I got it in BoxyCharm. I tried it a couple times after that to see if I would like it, and I absolutely detest it. I either use a pomade, and that is very rare because I can get too heavy-handed. I prefer a pencil, and so that's just not it. Would not recommend. I also put in here, this is not finished either, but it is so dang old that she's got to go. She even kind of smells a little weird now. Maybe that's like putting me on blast, but I'm just here to say it. This is the YSL, Volupte something lip tint and oil. These are wonderful. When I first started doing makeup many years ago, my little bougie behind was like, oh, I'm gonna get myself a little YSL lip gloss. I really like it. They come in many different colors, if it's even something that they still make. I have no idea, honestly, but they came, or they do come in many colors, and they're just like a little lip tint, and it is a lip oil. It has a little wand like this, and this one looks just like this. There's like hardly any color to it. Very light. Let me see. There you go. You can see it's like very light. It is so comfortable and so nice, and it just made me feel kind of bougie. I honestly don't think I will ever purchase this again. I have gone through probably 2, and this may be the 3rd one in my time of doing makeup, and like I said, I liked it. It just made me feel kind of bougie when, you know, I really didn't have money to be bougie, which is like right now. But it was a good product. I just don't think, based on my likes and my needs at this moment in time, I would buy it again. Yeah, it is something that I was like, girl, she's got to go. I like found her. She just like crawled out of nowhere. I have no idea where it came from, where I found it, but I was like, oh girl, you got to go. Okay, and last but not least, we have quite a few mascaras to talk about real quick. So this one again is one I did not finish up. I just cannot stand it within my vicinity any longer. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. It's a no from me, dog. It is a no from me. First of all, hate the packaging. Like, I hate it. It's so stupid. Brush actually looked super promising when I got it. I want to say I probably got this in a BoxyCharm as well. Brush looked really promising. Didn't look too goopy, didn't look too wet, didn't look too dry. I was like, oh, this is going to be it, sis. It's going to be so good. First of all, I don't feel like it does anything for your lashes. I don't feel like it lengthens. I don't feel like it adds volume. I don't feel like it really does anything. I think you just put stuff on, and then girl, it is crumbly. It is crumbly and it is flaky, which is weird because like I said, the formula, looking at it and messing with it, seems like it would be perfect, but no, I absolutely cannot stand this. I do not like a mascara that flakes and crumbles and does anything like that. Like, that's absolutely a negative in my book, so this has to go. I probably used this 2 or 3 times. It's like brand new, but I cannot be with it any longer. So I also have this Butter London Power Up Mascara. Got this, I think, in a BoxyCharm as well. Again, packaging, not my fave on this. She's real chunky, but, you know, we're not here to really judge. Wand on this, garbage. Wand on this is actual garbage. Look at this. What in the name of the good Lord is this weird wand with like, it looks like it's like missing bristles right there if you can see it. I don't even know what this is about. However, what I will say about it is the formula on this is quite nice. I feel like it gives a little bit of length and primarily volume. I use this in my makeup kit because I hated the wand, so obviously I use you know, disposable mascara wands within my kit, so I never actually used the wand because I knew that it was not going to be it, sis, because as soon as I saw it I was like, oh my god, travesty. And so I use this in my makeup kit. I would use disposable wands to use the mascara, and I liked the formula. It worked really well because almost every time I do makeup someone wants false lashes, so I'm not really needing to provide their actual lashes with length, just a little bit of volume so the falsies look a little bit more natural. So I did like this mascara. It is just actually dried up at this point. So okay, and so the last mascara I want to mention to you, you guys already know how I feel about this. This is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang, and this is hands down the best mascara that has ever been created and gifted to us on this earth. It is so good. I initially did a review on this compared to the Too Faced Damn Girl. We'll link it up here for you. I absolutely find this mascara phenomenal. I'm not going to talk too much on it because if you've been with me for a minute, you know how I feel, but I will show you the wand because I've done that with every other one. But this is what the wand looks like. I will say when you first get it, you do need to be prepared. The wand is like extra movie, if that makes sense. Like, it's very easy to just kind of like, woo, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna make a mess in here. But other than that, once you get the hang of like how to do it so you don't like whack your makeup or anything, so good. Formula on this, 10 out of 10. The bristles themselves, absolutely perfect because they're like thicker on the end and really thin down here, so it makes for getting like right in the inner corners. So good. I absolutely love the formula. And so the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is actually in this package right here, and this was the Madi Cosmetics, and these were the 10-day lashes. So I'm going to take the products out because my address and stuff's on the front. Y'all need to be all up in my business. Just throw that over there. So this product was something that my mother mentioned to me that she thought would be good for a video, and I totally agreed. And you guys are like, Alyssa, then why the heck I ain't never seen it? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now why. So these were supposed to be lashes that looked like this, and you were supposed to put them on your eyes and they would last for 10 days. That is 10 days without reapplying, without adding glue, taking a shower, doing all this stuff, whatever you will. They were supposed to last almost like lash extensions, but for about 10 days. And so I got them. I was going to do a video, a full review, and so I got them in, and when I got them in, I was in the middle of filming a bunch of stuff, and I got them in earlier this year. I was going to throw this away, but then I was like, no, let me mention this to you in case you guys decide to try them out, and you would know how I feel about this right now. So I got the products in and I set it aside, and I set it aside for probably about a month and a half, which I know seems ridiculous, but like I said, I already had a ton of videos getting ready to go up. I wouldn't have time to film it based on the things that I was filming at the time, and so I just set it aside. I didn't open anything. Like, I opened the bag to make sure everything was there, but I didn't open any of the products. Like, I looked at these, but I didn't mess with it. You can see that everything's in their packaging, and it came with the lashes. It came with a lash removing gel, little lash tweezers, a baggie, and then this is the glue that you put on it, right? And so the day I sat down to begin filming this and doing the application, I opened up this little glue thing for the first time, and girl, nothing happened. It was dry, so dry. It was dried up, gone, non-existent Sahara Desert up in here. I actually ended up breaking this off. I put it back in there and pulling it out, and the amount of product that was even in there to begin with, because it was like dried in a clump together, was damn near non-existent. Like, this was supposed to be a one-time use. This was like $40-something for me to do all of this, maybe even more. I can't remember, but I'll try and find it and write it for you guys. I felt this was pretty expensive for this to literally be a one-time use item and for it to dry out when I never ever opened it. And then, so of course, when I realized I wouldn't be able to use it, I started opening up everything. This literally had no product in it. You can see now that I have, at the time, I have taken the 10 full off, but when I first opened it, there was nothing. There's like literally no product in there, so you wouldn't even be able to do anything with it. And so just like overall as a whole, I was very, very, very disappointed. It does tell you when you get it that if you open things, obviously they will begin to dry out. Well, like, duh, that's how makeup and products work. But I didn't open anything. I didn't do anything with it. And yeah, I was really disappointed. Obviously at that point, by the time I was ready to film with it, which is partially my fault. Maybe I should have ordered it when I was going to be able to film with it, but I thought I was going to be able to, and then it didn't work out that way for me by the time it finally got to me, because it did take like over a week to get to me. So that was kind of bummy, but other than that, you guys, like, I just really was not impressed with this. I don't recommend that you get this product and try it out, especially when like magnetic lashes are a thing. You can just wear falsies or whatever, but I did want to mention it to you guys because I did spend my money on it. I was very excited to do it when my mom found it and was like, you should totally try this, it'd be a cool video idea. I totally agreed with her. I thought it would be super cool, and yeah, no. Anyways, you guys, that is all for today's video. These are some products that I have finished up recently and my thoughts and opinions on them. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did, you know the drill. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and if you hit that notification bell, you will never miss an upload from me. And last but not least, you can also come follow your girl on Instagram at Alyssa and Pope, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!